Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Johnny Beane. You guys, it is July 7th, 2023. It's 8:03 p.m. Eastern, 5:03 Pacific out here in Santa Cruz, California. I think it's, what, 7:03 Norman, Oklahoma time?
Yes, sir. 7:04 right now.
7:04. So you guys are a minute ahead of us. You're 2 hours and a minute ahead. Okay, where are we? I'm going to let our Facebook friends in first thing because I got to remember to do that. All right, Facebook, we are here. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitter. You guys. I should have saved. Okay, what? Janice is 3 hours ahead of us. That's all good. All right, we're going to talk some Kramer Guitars tonight. Oh, we're live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group. I see that. I should just be doing this. Robbie, I'm always getting ideas. I'm always figuring out, what's a better way to do this? What's a faster way to do this? And I'm always trying to figure this stuff out. I think I just figured something else out. So awesome. You guys, smash that thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button if you're brand new here. We just hit 10,100 subscribers. We're headed to 10,200 subscribers very soon. So we're going to talk some Kramer guitars tonight. Give us your questions. Give us your comments. And we'll have a great time. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Kramer time!
Kramer time!
What's up? Oh my gosh. R.I.P. headphone users.
Kramer time!
What'd you get? Laz's microphone over there?
Kramer time!
You guys, Robbie the animal? It's been a while. Over here anyway. Haven't seen you. It's been what, a week? Over a week.
Yep, sure has.
Over what? Friday? I didn't see you Friday. I didn't see you
right.
Saturday.
So that's 2 weeks, I guess, now.
I don't see you Tuesdays. Yeah, that would have been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. We're back. Look at this. Kramer Guitars live. We talk Kramer Guitars. I can't say that enough. We talk Kramer Guitars on this show. Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. And while we're here, we might as well keep going. Saturdays, we do a show called Saturday Night. Oh, and by the way, very good. I'm glad I thought of that. Saturday night, this Saturday night, tomorrow night, we got a special giveaway. We're giving away a Heyday wireless speaker. Bluetooth enabled. Hey, Alice Martinez. Alice, it was great to see you in Hollywood over the weekend. Look at this. Look at this. You guys have a chance to win this tomorrow. So come back. Don't watch this and be like, okay, I'm good. No, come back tomorrow too. Come back every day. We do new videos here pretty much every day. And we're giving this away tomorrow. This is a Heyday wireless speaker. Bluetooth enabled. This is the Artist Design Series. So it has some cool art on there. And there's the size. There you go. So we're giving this away tomorrow night for on on Saturday night, which is what doesn't say on that card there. It says on the other card. No, it doesn't even say on that card either. What card does it say? It doesn't say. I got to make some new cards. 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific, Saturdays. Come on down. And chance to win a Bluetooth speaker. Very good. Very nice. Very nice. What's up, dudes? I see you guys in the chat.
Hey,
Let's
Johnny,
see. Yes.
we had a question about where to get Floyd Rose bridges at a reasonable price. And my answer to that is either going to Stigatsu or going to Uplander. If you want, the made in 1984, original Floyd Rose, not a reissue or anything like that.
Okay.
So
and
answer that question there. Yeah.
right on. And that's on eBay?
Yep. Stigatsu's on eBay. And so is Uplander. Uplander's also on Reaver.
Cool. Will we be showing any of their listings tonight?
I don't know. We got kind of a lot to go through, but if we still have time, you can hit them sites. Sure. I didn't check them, but I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have a couple of those Floyds, probably around anywhere between 250 and probably about 285. I'd say it's probably what they're going for. Yeah.
What, Zora?
Hey, Zor. Hi. Hello.
Zora just said hello. Did you hear that? I heard that.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys. Let's I had I spent the last well, technically I was here Tuesday for the Van Halen show, and let's keep doing all this self-promotion because why not? You guys, Tuesdays, we call it OU81 Tuesdays here on Johnny Bean TV. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. We talk all things Van Halen. Exclusively Van Halen is our weekly EVH show. It's a podcast. So if you like Van Halen, this is the channel you want to be at. And this is, what am I saying? This is the place. And we do Van Halen giveaways on Tuesdays. I've got, oh, look at that. I've got some magazines there for future giveaways. I've got a tour book future giveaway. I've got some guitar picks future giveaway right here. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. Okay, hey, Michael Patterson. I see you guys in the chat. Robbie, you know what I see, what I can really see in the chat?
Green.
Green. I can see you guys that are in green because you guys are channel members. I see that. Like Alice Martinez, like Mike Olson, like Janice Lala. I can see you guys in the chat because you guys are channel members. The Axe, I see you as well. Green Wave, that's right. Channel membership. It's a way you can help support the channel and support these shows. And the top of the world members, the executive producers, they get their names read at the top of every talk show, such as this. And they are currently, as far as I know, CC, Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, Sherman Callahan, 40 Grit, John Moronic, Majestic PB and J Cat, Guitar Man 45, Janice Lala, Arhabs, Warlag, Patty Dill, and Fairfield Guitar Co. Those are the executive producers here on Johnny Bean TV, here on YouTube. And again, if you'd like to become a channel member, become an executive producer, become a channel member. Is that that's the wrong thing. See, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I'm like, I got to get my, what do you call it? I got to get back into the routine of doing this type of thing because I spent the entire weekend riding on a scooter, streaming in Hollywood and Beverly Hills. It was great. It was a lot of fun. I had a sunburn, a lot of you guys noticed. And I still have a lot of footage that Alice Martinez will tell you. We were hanging out over the weekend. She showed me the staircase at the hotel, Las Palmas Hotel, I want to say, where the movie Pretty Woman was filmed. We saw that. Anyway, I still have a whole bunch of footage from Hollywood on my phone to upload as a video. Maybe we'll show some of it tomorrow night on Saturday night. We'll see. But yeah, had a great weekend. And if you guys if you're subscribed to the channel, you saw some of the videos, and so you guys, you came along with me when I was in Beverly Hills, walking down the trail, all that stuff. But anyway, we're back as far as like the desk stream talk show, and it's kind of weird to me. Even before we started the show, I'm like, Robbie's like, Johnny, you're okay, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm used to being selfie cammed, selfie sticked out, the IRL, right? Yeah, the IRL portion of the channel is what I've really gotten used to over the weekend, and but there will be more of that starting Monday. I'll be live up in San Jose at Guitar Center or somewhere, as always. Okay, let's keep going. We got channel members. Oh yeah, there we go. Channel members, you can help support the channel, and if you'd like to help support in other ways, super chats is the way you can help support the channel. And on this channel, and only on this channel, we have these lights that magically change with any super chats, any donations, any support for the channel. These lights right here. This is called the Guitar Noir. This is where there's some guitars. You can see there's some Van Halen stuff here. Some giveaways for OU81 Tuesdays. Let's see. Anyway, these lights magically change in real time with any super chats while we're live. Selfie stick. That's right, Alice. Alice, where is it? It's right here. I was carrying this thing around all weekend. It's getting just trashed. I lost like some of the feet are gone. It's just getting totally trashed. But this is how I carry my phone around, like that. There we go. All right. So this Guitar Noir, those lights magically change with any support for the channel and for these shows. Let's see. So we're live on YouTube. We're also live on Facebook, Johnny Beane TV. Well, just Johnny Beane. Johnny, where's that one guy that got mad at me? Johnny Beane.
I don't know, Johnny.
What happened to that guy? He's like, I can't stand hearing your name all the time. I'm like, well, that's what happens. You have a show, you say your name all the time. I mean, what else is it? That's the name of it.
I don't know. Are you Johnny Beane?
Yeah.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Beane?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question, Johnny? Thank you, first of all, very much.
Thank you, Andy Summers. Yeah, that's the guy from the Police. We're live on Facebook, Johnny Beane personal page and TV page, where we have what are called Facebook Stars. Where is it? There we go. Facebook Stars. You can help support the channel, support these shows. And speaking of Facebook, we're also live in the exclusively Van Halen group at 62,000 members. EVH Gear Fans Live group, EVH Gear Fans Live page, Johnny Beane TV group. We are live. And yeah, as I said earlier, we're live on Twitter as well. You can follow me on Twitter. Oh, dude, I'm remembering. I don't even have any notes for this stuff, but I'm remembering stuff. This is awesome. Okay, we're not live currently there because there is no way to go live. And I don't have a separate card here, so you guys aren't going to be able to see it. Okay, see that Facebook logo in the direct center there? To the left, right? Left. To the left. See that squiggly line? Looks like a, what do you call that? An A or an at? sign or whatever. That is a brand new social media. I was gonna say system. That's a brand new social media page called Threads, and we are now on Threads as well. We are not live there because there's no way to go live, but we are there. So if you're watching this, if you're on Threads, add me on Threads. Notice it's the same color as the Instagram. It's the same thing. Basically, it's Instagram's version of Twitter is what it is. It's a pretty cool place. It debuted a couple days ago. People are going crazy over there, having a great time. It's awesomeness. It really is. So anyway, we're on Threads. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. We're on iHeartRadio as a podcast. We're on Amazon Influencers. We're on Lemonade. We're on Spotify, TikTok, IMDb, Twitch, LinkedIn. We are everywhere. Everywhere. So make sure you guys give us a follow over there in the chat. There should be... is Nightbot here? Yeah, Nightbot's here. There should be a link to all the different places. And before I forget, one last announcement. This weekend, I'll be dropping a few videos talking about some Sonic Cake pedals. You guys remember I was playing these pedals on the Guitar ASMR show a little while back. I'm going to be making some dedicated videos showcasing these pedals, such as the Levitate, which is a delay reverb, the Tone Group, which is an EQ, and the Warp Dimension, which is chorus, flanger, phaser, and tremolo. So look for... Yes.
Johnny, there will be cake.
Yes. There will be Sonic Cake. So look for those videos this weekend.
Sounds yummy, Johnny.
Oh, they're delicious. They're awesomeness. So look for those. And possibly look for some giveaways for those pedals as well. But you must be subscribed to the channel. Thank you, announcer. All right. So Sonic Cake pedals. Look for some videos this weekend. Dropping this weekend. Along with the Saturday night show where we're giving away the wireless speaker. Along with the Guitar ASMR where I actually play the guitar. Because some people think I can't really play. But I can, and I do.
Hey, Johnny.
Yes.
We had a question a while back. Somebody was asking, what's the difference between a Kramer 5150 and an EVH 5150? And I immediately thought to myself that Kramer never did make a 5150. And as far as I know, they still don't, even being built by Gibson. And I thought you could elaborate on the EVH side of that.
Sure. Who asked the question, by the way? Was it in the chat?
Yes, it was in a chat a while back.
Who said that? Like a week ago?
No, like tonight.
Like tonight?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, I remember some guy mentioned it.
Who said that question? Drop it again. By the way, if any of you guys, if you have questions, feel free to spam the chats with those questions to make sure we see those questions, or drop a super chat. That gets our attention right there, and we're able to see your question or comment. Was it Jeff Davidson? Because he just said I did.
Oh, you did? I thought
Well,
it was somebody I hadn't seen before.
He says I did.
Okay.
Was it you? Who was it? Alice Martinez is a subscriber. That's right. Again, Alice had a great time hanging out at Amoeba Music in Hollywood at the Funko Pop factory. We were hanging out, and I was this close to making some more Johnny Beane Funko Pops, although I would have to wear them basically on me because I was riding those bird scooters around all weekend. So I'm like, yeah, I couldn't. Plus, I had to go meet a friend for sushi as well.
So that's
okay.
spam. That's spam, right? That would be sizzled pork and
I don't know. Let me see. See, Michael is saying the EVH 1550 standard slime green or the Kramer 84 matte white. Was he the one?
Could be.
Because those guitars, they do kind of look similar. Okay. Well, let's take your question here. The EVH 1550 standard slime green or the Kramer 84 matte white. Here, you want the pros and cons of each or the differences?
Let them have it, Johnny.
Okay. All right. If I had a photo, we actually know a guy that has a slime green, but he took it apart. And it hasn't been playable since. Okay, actually, let's do this. EVH slime green 5150 series. All right, here we go. All right, this is the what? What? It's an inside joke. Okay, that's the slime green. 5150, right? 5150 standard slime. Well, technically 5150. No, well, technically it's not called the 5150 standard slime green. It's called the 5150 series slime green. I think that's what you mean, because the standards are for the Wolfgang guitars, right? Okay. All right. So there's this guitar right here. It's very Kramer-ish. Okay. So, Michael, if you're asking if you should get one or the other, well, first of all, the 5150 series, they have 2 pickups. The Kramer 84 has 1 pickup. So that's a pretty major difference in the two. Because as you know, you can get more tones. You can get, well, I'm blurry, so I do that to focus the camera. Okay.
I just do it to be an idiot.
I actually used to hold up a coaster. Go back 7 years on this channel to these shows. I used to hold up a Gary Kramer coaster. Actually, where I don't know where those went, but over the years I've had different things to focus the camera. You have to use like a white piece of paper. Let me see. I guess I could use this.
Oh, I got a white piece of paper.
That'll work.
Of course, it's my gong receipt.
Oh my gosh. Paste. Okay.
Well, I mean, and I could interject that the EVH is owned by Fender and the Kramer is owned by Gibson. And when you said Kramer 5150, I immediately think of guitars that came out of the Kramer factory when I worked there. So I apologize for the misunderstanding.
You were there?
I was there, Johnny.
Let's see. Well, he didn't say Kramer 5150. He said EVH.
Well, on the first message he did.
Michael, was that you that said it originally? Let me see. I'm in the beta for StreamYard. So I can scroll back all the way to the beginning. Let me see if it was Michael.
Holly, the guy that played Danny, that played the drums on the video I just released yesterday, he also calls it paste. He brought over a 1960s 404 paste cymbal. That's the one he's hitting, the crash. People say it different ways. I'm not going to say one's better than the other.
Mm-hmm. Peisty. I was just at Sam Ash, and they actually, I didn't even go in there. I followed a guy across the street that I thought was Zims. Did you guys remember that? Remember?
Oh boy.
Remember I walked out of Sam Ash after looking at all those dog photos? When you walk in and the security guard, I don't think he spoke English, but he was very excited about all the photos. Remember I walked out and it smelled like dog crap in the front, and then I panned over, and this is on a video. You guys can see all this on one of my my Hollywood videos. This guy came out and he walked across the street, and I'm like, that looks like Zims. I mean, I knew it wasn't, but he looks similar from the back. he walked into the Sam Ash, the drum building. They have a totally, Robbie, I don't know if you even know this. And I think this is true, right? Janice, is this true? Sam Ash in Hollywood, they have their own drum store.
Oh, yeah, they're big.
And so just imagine the Peisty gongs in there.
I don't know if Sam Ash carries paste gongs. I go through the drum center of Portsmouth. That's right. There's another one in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
They have a Memphis gong room. They do videos, and there's some other place to do it. But Portsmouth had to order my 38-inch to be made in Switzerland. And I'm $750 away from getting that gone. So I am scrimping and saving and hoping and praying, you know. Nothing goes wrong. I can get to it, you know.
Uh-huh. That's cool. What was I saying? Okay. So anyway, so Michael's saying he wasn't the one asking that original question. But okay, so the two guitars, it really first of all, it comes down to if you want a neck pickup or not. The EVH 5150 series has a neck pickup. The Kramer 84 does not. It's one pickup.
Now, does that Kramer 84 reissue have the like?
The what?
Is that Kramer 84 reissue have like the weird kind of banana headstock compared to the headstock on the 5150, the EVH one that has the Hamer headstock? That might be a difference too. You know, what shape you want in the headstock.
Yeah, the headstocks are a little different. Okay, Kramer, the 84. Okay, I'm assuming this is the guitar that whoever was asking those questions, we're not sure. Whoever that was. Here.
Thanks, Sky.
Sky.
Yeah, Sky. Give me confidence. I will get there. That's right. There's 25 days left till I get my disability. And then I can starve and get through the next month, but I'll have that sucker in the house. I don't have the stand for it, but it'll be in the house. And I can't set it up in here. I got to wait till I get the living room set up, for like a studio kind of thing.
We've never seen your living room.
Yeah, well, hey, you will eventually. Yeah, you will eventually.
This is my living room right here.
It's all models and stuff in there. Zora's been destroying them for years.
Wait a minute.
No, I mean plastic.
How can we never see them?
Plastic models. I was a plastic model. So, I've got to clean that all out and stuff. There's a 318 engine block in there. It's ready to go into Plymouth,
Mm-hmm.
I got the coolest living room in the world. Who's got an engine stand and a board over block with 340 cam, ready to go in their living room, right?
Slime Green 5150 series EVH. Okay, check this out. Whoever originally asked that question, because nobody knows for sure. The guy we thought did says it wasn't him, but it's okay because this is all good. I'm going to show you guys both guitars side by side.
Swimsuit models, Jeff. That's ridiculous. Yes, I have these swimsuit models. My housekeeper left. I have to do something. What would you do? What would you do?
Wow. Okay. All right, so check this out, you guys. Here's the EVH. And again, this is it's the slime green, although it comes in many different colors and finishes. And again, I know a guy that has one of these, but he took it apart, so it's unplayable. I believe he's getting it painted at some point. As soon as it's painted, I will play it for you guys. And you guys can see it. Anyway, this is the EVH 1550 series. And you can see it has 2 humbuckers, 3-way switch, kill switch, volume, tone, Floyd with detuna. Okay. So there's that. And the Kramer looks like this. Has 1 pickup, Floyd, and volume. Very simple.
Shelby Rocker asks the question, Johnny.
Shelby Rocker. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. All right. So if you're asking which one you should get over the other, like I said, do you want a neck pickup or not? As far as a stock guitar, okay, the Kramer only has the 1 pickup. I mean, you could have another pickup put in. You know, I'm sure Robbie might have some opinions on that. Okay, so again, neck pickup on the Kramer. Okay. Otherwise, I mean, the body shapes, they're similar. See, I'm blurry, so that's why you get this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the body shapes are, I mean, they're similar-ish.
Well, that's supposed to be the Beretta.
Yeah, most people will look at them and they'll be like, "Oh, they're the same," and they're not the same. You know, if you really want to geek out,
they're trying to do a Pacer special body look there, but you know, like a lot of people, a lot of companies, yeah, it's a little chubby on the bottom, the horn's a little fat, you know, little things like that. Oh, that's a good one. Ron has, what's the best sounding bridge pickup? That's a rabbit hole. I'll tell you what I like. I like the 1983 Schaller low output pickups. My best bridge pickup. Blends really good with the 78. You know, that's just my opinion. You know, so.
But also it depends on your amp too.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that. You know, you got all.
It really depends. The sound of your guitar, no matter what guitar you have, if you have an amp that looks like this, if this is your amplifier, it doesn't matter what guitar you're playing through it. It'll all sound like this, which really sounds like this. Okay? But if you have an awesome amplifier, if you got the one from Back to the Future where it's the huge freaking speaker, you know, play anything through that and it'll probably sound pretty good. I think.
I'm psyched about like large speaker bins. I have one now. I have a Yamaha speaker bin. You know, it's not like this little cabinet. I have this little cabinet over there. It's just like, you know, it's a speaker cabinet. It's got the 15. It's got the horn. It's a Yamaha, but it's not that big, you know. And the speaker and the horn, and you know, it's not really that fat. But in the living room, I got this thing. It's like 3 feet wide, 4 feet high. The speaker's way back in the cabinet, and it's all angled out and everything.
We got to see this living room. You keep talking.
Big horn on top. That it's kind of like the more kind of pro thing you'd see, or if you go to like a concert, they have them even bigger than that. You have the concert, they got the PA on the sides of the band, and they got these huge giant bins, you know, and they're all like they're built out. It's in that type of style. I'm so happy. So I'm gonna see if this little PA head here, this Harbinger 80 watt, will push those 2 15s and those 2 horns. You know, when I get stuff set up out there, so that'll be a lot better than the little, you know, the little speakers I'm singing through now. You know. So I had to brag. I call it a dumpa. So you know, I walk into the living room, I see that thing, and I go, "Dumpa! It's a dumpa!
It's a dump?
Dumpa!"
Janice wants to see your living room, Robbie.
No, I fired the housekeeper. She did not bear me enough children fast enough.
Is this true? Dang.
Oh, man.
Eugene O'Neill. Hey, man. Eugene, what echo or delay did you use on Sound 4? That is one of my original tracks, available on Spotify. The delay I used on that, I believe it was a line 6. Believe it or not. Sounds good. Hey, if it sounds good, it is good. So you can't don't. What was I going to say? Give, as far as gear, there's a lot of gear talk on the internet these days. Whatever it is, give it a try. You might like it, and you might be very surprised what a lot of people have used on classic albums. Even Alice. Look at this, Robbie. You got Janice and Alice. They both want to see your living room. Party at Robbie's. I haven't even gotten through that first question you asked. Somebody was asking. We're not sure who was asking it, but okay. All right, again, you got 2 pickups in the 5150 series guitar. That's really the difference. Having that second pickup, the neck pickup. Yes, there's a kill switch. Yes, there's a detuner. The detuner you can add on to the other guitar. Easy. Okay. But the main difference, even the detuner, yeah, you don't have to have one of those. I don't have one. But the neck pickup really is the difference.
For me personally, that's why I have 2 84 Vanguards, and I've got 85, and I have the 85 Condor, which are 2 pickup guitars. So I have those if I want to have a neck pickup.
So you have 2 guitars with neck pickups on them.
3. 2 85 Condors. 2 85 Vanguards, and the 85 Condor.
Okay. Can you sit down and play them?
I never sit down when I play, unless it's acoustic. But since I built that 5150 with the Musicraft body and the Atom neck, I've basically been playing that all the time. Now, I did break out the 85 Beretta that I got from the factory. That's my drop D tuning guitar, and that is one of the original metal songs I sent to Hippie for the Metalhead Hippie Mom show, Month of Metal show. So playing that one, that's for the original, and then I went back to the 5150 I built for the cover song, which is Whole Lot of Rosie. And that's me and Danny playing. So yeah, Danny's like kicking ass.
Mm-hmm.
Very, 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 very good. I hope to have him back soon.
Mm-hmm. Well, just keep him in your living room.
Oh, man. The original song is named The Unholy Embrace. No, I'm sorry, Unholy Caress. That's it.
And that's a song about you and Danny?
No, that's a song that's actually about Leanie Perez, but I didn't put her name in it.
Coots 13, what's up, man? What's in the freezer with the rest of the models? Oh, MPN. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that sounds.
Why is there applause for that? That's horrible. Okay.
You guys are so cool. Thank you for all your accolades.
Okay, so let's get back to this. Okay, there's 2 pickups on this guitar. Okay? 2 pickups, neck pickup. This other guitar, 1 pickup. Otherwise, they're very similar. Very much the same. Yes, the necks will feel a little different. The body shape's a little different. One might be a little heavier than the other. But other than that, both very similar guitars. It really comes down to that neck pickup. Right, Ron Gunner?
Hey, Mr. Mick, which gong? I mean, you say a gong. I don't know which one you're talking about. Have to be more specific. The famous living room.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet.
Crazy. You will. That's going to be where I go for. I got to get the T-Mobile makes a modem that just sits there, wireless. You don't need anything to hook up. You just sit there, turn it on, and you'll get Wi-Fi in there. I cannot go in that room and still get good Wi-Fi. I have to stay in this room and this side of the house to get it the way I'm doing it now. So I have to establish that. I also have to learn how to record through the computer and the interface, because this little room has great acoustics. Out there, it's a bigger room. I'm going to lose it, So that's another thing I have to do. I have to figure that out also. There's a lot that's going to be going on with making the room, but I will get there. And then I'm going to have a Sunday Sounds with a 38-inch pace gong that's going to blow your mind. Absolutely.
And out the windows.
Oh.
Okay. All right, and check out the headstocks on these guitars. The headstocks are a little different. Here's the EVH. Okay,
Yep.
which you heard what Robbie had said earlier, which is true. When they made these, they couldn't use the same design as Gibson Kramer, so they went with the Hamer design. So that's basically, if you guys remember the Hamer guitars from the 80s, the ones that had the banana-ish headstocks. Don't clip that, R2. I don't think he's even here. Okay, look at this. So it's like a banana, but not. It's the shape on the where the EVH is a little sharper, I think, right? So anyway, that's a Hamer. Yeah, it's really a Hamer is what that is. And then when you have the Kramer, headstock, although this is at an angle.
Way to go, Zach. Thanks. Yeah, now that's the one they had for the Music Yo's. They came up with that design because they couldn't use Eddie's shape either, because Eddie never let anybody use the shape that Paul Unkert made. So that headstock always looked a little goofy to me too. It's like they kind of tried and you couldn't do it exactly. So, But yeah, you're talking about me. I mean, I'm like, it has to be exacter,
Mm-hmm. Okay. R2, there you are, man. Welcome. Okay, so again, as far as those two guitars, it comes down to that neck pickup. That's really the difference. Really. No, you're watching on the big screen. Right on. Send in a photo. Take a snapshot of the big screen. I want to see it. 415-952-3263. That's the number. If anybody wants to send in text messages, that's how you do that. Again, let's smash that thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. We didn't even mention a giveaway tonight. We told you what we're giving away tomorrow night. Let's do this tonight.
Mm-hmm. Ron just sent me a picture of a 48th Street neck with an actual ESP banana on it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's the shape, Ron. That's the neck. Good neck, that is. I've got two of those, but they're reverse, and I like them. It's not like I'm after another one. That one is still on Alien Nation. The one from the Lynch guitar, the 85 banana that is not reversed. And I think he's still asking like somewhere around 2,000 for it. He'd probably take 1,500. If you guys are way into it, that's like the best neck like you ever get, you know.
Ever.
Well, I've got all the guitars I'm going to need, so I'm not really interested in that, you know. I'm good on guitars, although I still have that pre-Lynch guitar that's getting the 85 reverse grail neck. I'm still working on that one. That'll be my last one that I build for myself.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. There we are. Okay. Giveaway tonight. Your choice. Whoever wins. 9s or 10s. D'Addario's. You get to choose which one you want. So, that's the giveaway tonight. We'll be spinning in about an hour, I guess. So, make sure you say something in the chat. Press a number, whatever. Talk to your neighbor, ask us questions, leave comments. But the giveaways, that's how you enter the giveaway. And again, tonight, 9s or 10s. You get to choose whoever wins. D'Addario's. There you go. Okay. And don't forget tomorrow. Tomorrow we're giving away a Bluetooth speaker from Heyday. There's the card for that right there. Awesome. Uh-huh. That's what it says. That bottle they haven't used in 20 years, man. Okay. I'm just kidding. What? We're getting text messages. Leonard? Hey, bro, it's Leonard. Can you send this pic? What? Can you send this pic of my Music Man EVH? Can I send this photo? Where do you want me to send it? I'll show it. Look at that. That's a nice guitar, man. Where did you get that, Leonard? Wow, that's a nice one.
Sorry, Peggy, that chicken passed on.
Yeah, thanks for letting me answer that, Robbie. It was my chicken. Yeah, the chicken passed away. She is no longer here. But we'll always remember Buttercup. Okay, what's this? EVH Funko. Look at this. Everybody's sending in their photos. Look at this. Is this Alice? I want to say this is Alice Martinez got one of these. Congratulations, Alice. There we go. And by the way, we do giveaways. Usually they're sitting there. We do giveaways for these things. Sorry, I meant to see the pic. My bad. Oh, you got it, man. You got it. Okay. Yeah, press a number. Press your numbers. All right. What? Okay. All right. I think I finally finished answering that question. It only took almost an hour.
45 minutes, yeah.
Okay, so again, you want a neck pickup? Get the EVH. If you don't want a neck pickup, get the Kramer. Either way. Although this is the Kramer show, so I'm going to say get the Kramer. Get the Kramer. It's the Kramer show. But again, both very similar guitars. Next question. That's right. We need questions. Michael doesn't want a neck pickup. Okay. There you go. There you go. Me personally, I like guitars with two pickups on them. I like being able to switch back and forth. You know, I like to, when you go for a solo, use the neck pickup. I like that. personally, that's just me. Although a lot of times when you guys see me playing on here, I'm playing Strats, and those have 3 those are single coils. So I'm getting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tones. Right? Yeah, it's a 3-way, then you got the 2 with the 2 middles. Okay. All right. We're getting text messages nonstop. Do you hear that? Robbie turned his phone off because of all the noises, but I'm the one getting all the noises here. Okay, who's this? Area code 319. Who sent this in? Oh, cool. Look at that. See, that actually, that's a very good. That's a good. Check this out. Who sent this? Area code 319. Check this out. You got some cool stuff, man. All right, look at that. They've got the EVH 5150 and the EVH Wolfgang the Special right there. But here's what we were talking about the neck or the headstocks. Like you can paint up. Well, I mean it's already painted. But when you put the Kramer logo on there, you can really tell how it's not the same headstock. Get ready, Robbie.
Oh yeah, it looks kind of goofy, you know.
See, that's the.
Yeah.
It actually looks more like a beak, in a way.
Almost. It is kind of beak-ish.
Yeah.
It's just like it's too square coming into the neck on the bottom. It's not round enough, and it's not long enough either. It's a little stubby, really.
No, we're talking about the headstock, Robbie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Johnny.
And look at that Yamaha amp back there. Those are awesome. So see, when you put the Kramer logo, and see, normally without the Kramer logo, you don't really notice. But when it has the Kramer logo on it, you really notice it, how it's not the same. It's the hammer.
Well, the star is misaligned also.
Well,
just saying. It might be hard to get the star to look aligned with the, with that headstock too.
Mr. Mick, that's you?
I know that Laz is having problems trying to tape one of those up to look like that.
Right. Yeah, hopefully when he gets that going, I'll be able to play it for you guys and show it to you guys. What's up, dude? Lewis, Tone King, what's up, man? Welcome, dude. Good to see you, man. Let's see. Alice? Oh, that's right. Over the weekend when we were in Hollywood, Alice and I, we were at the Amoeba Music. And I saw this poster there. And Alice bought it.
Yeah, she was on Facebook with that. Mm-hmm. That's right, Sky Props, Stubby.
Mm-hmm. So
ESP
when Alice
went to Stubby too in '86. Just fun fact there. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Continue on, Johnny. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Yeah. So anyway, very cool photo of Edward, 1979. Little mini poster. Alice Martinez got that at the Amoeba Music Hollywood. Very cool. That was my first time being at that location, the new location. It was awesome. It was good. Nice poster. That's right, Ronnie. Very nice. Johnny, can you play the piano? Vintage Sounds. I can play a little bit. I've played actually a little bit on the shows here. Huh? You're goofy, Kramer. Okay, let's see. Hey, Johnny, the axe here. Here is my goofy Kramer. Oh, that's one of the that's one of those. That's the Beretta Special.
Oh, I remember him showing that on some previous shows.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Look at that. That's cool, man. There you go. And that headstock there, that's like that's kind of like the Beretta.
Right, that's like the 85 shape from Lucido with the angled.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what carried over with the sale.
That shape?
Yeah. That's the same shape you see on any Lucido 85 tilted headstock.
Mm-hmm. Like my Ripley.
Like your Ripley, exactly.
Yeah. Or like just any 85 Beretta.
Mm-hmm. Condor, Vanguard, Voyager. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's up,
good stuff.
Dwight Bailey? Hitman, Dwight Bailey. Flowwood, Mississippi.
Hey, man. MPN. Nuno is amazing. Yeah, Nuno's awesome.
Michael's going to see Nuno in concert with his wife soon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, hey, Michael, tell him I said hello.
Yeah, Alice, man, great poster. Just dug the Facebook post. Really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. 79 Frankenstein. I mean, that's my favorite era of that guitar because it has the 3 pickups in it. I like it. Okay.
You got to do some listings, Johnny, or?
Yes. Yeah. And look out. There's like a raccoon behind you there.
Zora? Oh, she is. She's ready to pounce. I can't catch her today. I just had the worst thing. There she goes. I knew she was going to do that. There she is, Zora. Hi, Zora.
Zora! Not the parts!
Okay, Zora, settle down. She likes being on the Marshall Studio Vintage 20 watt. But coming home today, I got a Jersey Mike sub, and I got 2.
Where is it?
Piece.
Let's
It's
see
in the
it.
fridge. I'm not gonna go get it. So I got the bag. I'm pulling the bag out of the car, and the bottom drops out from under it, and both iced teas went splat in the garage, and I lost them both.
Oh,
And
no.
I was bummed. I was like, oh no, because I have these little iced teas. I usually get this in the big. They sell these in a big giant one for like $2.50, but they didn't have them. On the 3rd of July when I went there to the store, it was crazy. They didn't have them, so I had to buy like 6 packs of these for like $7.50. But it was iced tea, and I'm glad I have it now after I lost that other iced tea too. So, but I think the day's starting to turn around. Yeah. Zora went flying, and now she's hanging out. No, not the computer, Zora. No, please.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Which one?
Wow, that's a question. If you were, he says, if I were new to Kramer's but wanted to get one, is there something I should look for? Something I should avoid? Boy, that's a loaded question, Johnny. You better take that because you know what I'm going to say.
Let's see. Was it this one?
Yeah.
Nick, what up, dude? Nick. If I were new to Kramer's, 101, if there's something I should look for and something I should avoid. I mean, there's the vintage, if you want to say, the ones even the ones from the 70s. There's the ones from the 80s. You can't go wrong. But again, this goes back to the question somebody else asked earlier about having either one or two pickups. Kramer's had one pickup. They also had two humbuckers. They also had single coils. You could get one humbucker, two single coils. That'd probably be the one that I would go for, personally, myself. There's so many different ones. You can't go wrong. If you were to go with like vintage-ish ones, the Focus series. Really good. My first real guitar was a Kramer Focus 1000, which we might actually show one on here tonight, maybe. I think there was one in a listing here.
You'd have to look that one up, but yeah, there is one. I didn't send it, but it's there.
Oh. It wasn't the black one?
The black one. Oh, that's right. There's a black Focus the guy's trying to pawn off as a Beretta.
Oh.
I couldn't get it past me, though. Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. There is one.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Focus series from back in the day are awesome. Don't get that confused with the Focus series now. Kramer Gibson does make a Focus series, but those are more like Strats. I see them at Guitar Center a lot of times, and they're using kind of the same name, but it's not the same guitar. It's different. Paul, what's up? I see you on Facebook. Look at this. We got Facebook. We got YouTube. You guys are awesome. Let's see. Okay. Check this out. Let's try to do this. We got some listings now.
Yeah, that's not a. Ron sent me a JK. That's not a bad guitar, Ron. That's not bad. It's not.
Should we look at that first?
No, that's all right. We got plenty here. But
the JK.
That's not a bad guitar, Ron. It's reasonably priced. It's not the fat banana though. It's the skinnier banana, but still, that neck's probably worth about $600-700.
The red one.
You got that one too? Yeah, you got that one too, Johnny? No, we can slap that up there.
He sends it to me too.
Hey, slap it up there. Let's slap it up there.
Well, I mean, I'll do this because I already have the other thing open. So there's a JK.
Right, those are released in Japan. They were exclusive to Japan. It's all ESP, and it looks like it says it has a real Floyd on it. So it might. We can't see close enough if it's an insert or what. So we can't really determine what year it is. Okay. Yeah, that's a real deal. That does look like a real deal. That's nice. Now, I'm not so sure about that pickup being, EMG pickup. That had to have been changed. But that's like $860-something. It looks like somebody put an MXR knob on there trying to be like Eddie or something. Or is that a witch hat? It might be a witch hat. I can't tell. It's a little blurry.
It says volume. That's not right. It should say tone.
It must be a witch hat, which would indicate if it is the original knob, that it would be earlier. So you might be going into early 86. Yeah, so that's a good neck. It's not as thick. It's not as wide as you might want it, but I'd say that neck's probably worth about. Shoot, I'd go 700 on that ESP reverse. That's a really nice neck.
That's a really nice neck, Bobby. Really nice neck.
Look
at this. It looks backwards here. In this shot, it looks left-handed.
Yeah, the angle on there really makes it look skinnier. What? I don't know. What? Yeah.
What is it, Zora?
I know. She's kind of up there mowing. If I reach for her, she'll jump. So.
Don't jump, Zora. See, when the guitar is backwards, it looks like left-handed and right-handed. It's very weird. Right, Zora? Really? Yes.
Yeah, I know. We'll have better PA speakers soon. I'm sorry for. I think that's a 10-inch speaker or something. Yeah, that's an import plate. They sent up the ESP for assembly. Ah!
Zora. Okay. All right, so this guitar, it's very cool. I mean, the cool color and you know, as far as the EMG, you can switch that out. I mean, thing is, if you know how to work on guitars and you buy something, like say if I went to a pawn shop and I saw something that was maybe kind of a little trashed or whatever, but I knew like, oh, that's a nice, or like that neck is good, or that body is good, or whatever. If you can get it for, you know, a great deal or whatever it's worth, you know, you can slap in a better pickup, slap on a better bridge. All that stuff can be done later. So it's not the end of the world. If you see a guitar like that and it has an EMG pickup, not the end of the world at all. But some people might want that pickup.
Right. There are some people that like that. Yeah.
There's people that like, and I don't know. Is that even an actual like active EMG? I don't know if it is. Let me look. Because they made those are they made passive ones as well. Because I've used them, I've had them. Let's see, it'll say EMG 81 humbucker. Okay, so it's active. And that color is metallic pink. Is what they're calling that. Not bad. It is active. 40 Grit is saying. Hey, 40 Grit, welcome.
What's up, Mr. Grit?
Let's see. Coots sent this in for us to look at. That's cool. He has an Ernie Ball Music Man style guitar, striped up. Very cool, man. Very good. Okay. All right, now we got 70 people here. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Smash that thumbs up. We're at only 29. We're at my birthday of 29 thumbs ups right now. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm 40. All right. Smash those thumbs ups. Let's see if we can get, or what, 30... Or at least 50? Can we get 50 thumbs ups, please? 5 0. Okay, and don't forget, we're giving away a Bluetooth speaker tomorrow night. Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific, 10 Central. Norman time.
Well, I saw a comment in there. I saw a comment that somebody said they hate Kramers, and I would just have to say that, you know, if you get like
who said that? Come on.
But I'd have to say that you have to consider Kramers that came out of the factory in like from 82 to 85 before you really make that blanket statement. I mean, if you're just talking about, you know, after the
Is
sale,
it Andrew?
Gibson Kramers and stuff.
Hate Kramer guitars.
You know.
Hate Kramer guitars. What?
You know, now if you're talking about
Are you a drummer?
Kramers, or, you know, you're talking about reissues and stuff like that, you know, that's one thing. But then again, you might just hate bolt-on neck guitars. I mean, you know, Doc hates bolt-on neck guitars. You know,
Who?
the dog paw. He can't stand bolt-on neck guitars. And
Who's that?
the dog paw. His name's Doc. He likes a lot of '70s rock, and he gets
Okay,
a lot-
I've heard
gets
enough.
play-
Okay, all right,
you know.
that's enough. Okay,
So it might be something like that, but you know, unless you actually play an '82 to '85 Kramer, I think you're really not really sure about if you hate him or not. You know, I could totally understand reissues. I could totally understand the whole Gibson Kramer thing. I can kind of understand all that stuff. But, you know,
you just went from totally to kind of. What?
well, you know, if you're talking about like you said, the vintage Kramer guitars.
But you know what I think they mean though? Who is that? Where'd they go? They're not even here anymore. They left.
Andrew left.
Ugly.
Ugly. Ugly.
Are you talking about the guitar or me?
The Stratocaster shape?
My mom thinks I look very good.
The Vanguard or the Condor or, you know, and
Okay.
ugly, what year? What year? What model? Yeah. Please be more specific.
Yes. I mean, well, the thing about the Kramer guitars, when it comes to, well, let's just take this one here. Let's. What time is it? Let's go to the listings. There we go. I can't see because I've got this laptop in front of me. Okay, let's just look at this guitar for a second before we even talk about this. Okay, before we even mention that this guitar was upgraded and is a very nice price for even the upgrades. This guitar is actually a major steal.
I put this one up there because it's got a Vega Trem on it, and it's got, I think it's a Seymour Duncan pickup in it, and it's just the body. It's just a Beretta special body, but it's a great place to start.
Huh?
You know?
You mean there's no neck?
No, neck does not come with it. Neck is just on it for the photo.
Well, wait. Let's check out this listing because I'm changing my mind on the price now. Okay, so they're saying for sale is a loaded Kramer Beretta special body with some major upgrades. Seymour Duncan Custom 5 humbucker, Vega Trem. Vega Trem. You guys know how much I love the Vega Trem. Comes with neck plate, original parts not included. Neck for photos only not included in the sale. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, even without the neck, that's still not a bad price.
You figure that body's probably worth about $75. The pickup's got to be worth $50. So what are you looking at? Maybe $200 for a Vega Trem that's going to cost more than that, you know. And it's got the 4 screws in it, so you know. I don't know if you're building something and you want to use that stuff, then it's probably worth it. But
this is not a bad. This is not a bad deal, and no. I do not work for Graham's Guitars in Beaverton, Ohio, or Oregon. See, I don't even know where that is. That's not a bad deal. MPN. I would think about this one. After what you went through, think about this. This is not a bad deal for this. But Andrew thinks it's a ripoff. Wait a minute, that's the guy that doesn't even like the guitars in general.
right.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's a ripoff. I think it's a pretty good deal. I mean, look at that, free shipping too.
It depends what you're after. The guy will probably come off that price too.
Maybe maybe there's a decimal point I can't see. Maybe it's $2.99. Oh wait, no, it's not. So the decimal was that Ned? Oh, Ned's here now. Ned. Should he stay in, or are you going to go out?
What's up, Edwin?
Huh? Can you shut the door? Yep. You guys, Ned's here.
So that's
Look at
why I
this.
put that up. I put that up in case somebody's kind of wanting to do this kind of thing, and that
Free shipping from Beaverton, Ohio, or Oregon.
You know, it's if you go down that road, then it's probably worth it.
I don't think this is a bad deal.
Yeah, well, Holly, you could get one for $200, but the bridge isn't really great. You know,
Holly,
Just
that bridge,
just-
that bridge alone is worth that price. So that's why we're saying. I mean, if it said body only, no bridge, no pickup, no neck, then Robbie would have torn his shirt off and gone crazy already. Well, not with that sound.
well, I mean, it's something that I would try to do at this point, seeing as that's a 2 1/4 inch neck route on that body. But really, the only thing you could do is either put that another Kramer Gibson neck on it, or get a Charvel neck, because those are 2 1/4 inch neck heels. But you have to do one of those things. Now, putting a Charvel neck on that with a non-tilt headstock would probably be the best way to keep that in tune, in my opinion. How much for a neck? For that, $75. You can find one at Stigatsu. He's got a bunch of it. Lots of people are selling a lot of Beretta Special stuff right now.
What about the ruby red?
Yeah, they're out there too. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff for sale of these guitars. So,
oh, what?
Zora, what? Oh, golly,
Zora, look out!
Zora, settle down. Settle.
Zora, look out for the model.
All right. Well, let's go to the let's go to the next listing.
This is, you guys. This is actually this is a pretty good deal for even without the neck, because we're saying that bridge alone is worth this price.
Well, and the pickup too.
And the pickup.
I mean, if you took the bridge and the pickup off, and then you sold it for the body for $75, then you're
Look at that Vega Trem. You guys know how much I love the Vega Trems. That's all I play when I play Sunday nights. Guitar ASMR. The reason I play the guitar I play is because of that bridge. That's the truth. My cat Trigger had massive gas earlier. Oh my gosh, Alice.
Zora.
Ned has never cut one, so I couldn't tell you.
Zora, no gas.
Oh my goodness. Okay, but look at that. Seymour Duncan. That bridge and that body for that price, yeah. And Mike Olson was saying he'd offer $250 for that, and the guy might take it. I don't know. Zora just said no, so I don't know. What? Now she just said something else. What? Oh, Zora can't hear me because you're wearing the cans, huh? She can't even hear this. Well, okay, maybe I should stop talking to his cat. Okay. Very good though. Again, not a bad deal there. So you guys check that out. Graham's Guitars, Beaverton, Oregon. I wonder what else he has over there. Have you looked? He might have like all the stuff that we want at Graham's Guitars. Should we look? Should we go ahead and look at what else? Oh, only two things. What's the other thing? A PRS? Ah, forget it. Okay. Wait, does the PRS come with the neck? Maybe the PRS is just the neck, no body. All right. All right. Yeah, smash that thumbs up. We're at 31 thumbs ups. But we have 63 watching. And I got to turn my camera off.
Hello.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! Is he staying there?
Don't worry, there's some like older Kramers that I found. First, we got another one. It's a Gary Kramer guitar. But seeing
Dude,
let's get Gary Kramer. We'll show that one.
I know Gary. I know Gary Kramer. And there was proof when I was at the NAMM show. I walked past him and he knew who I was. All right, let's check that out, man. Let's see. Here we go. Gary Kramer. Wow. Share screen. Share screen. No audio, even though there isn't any. There we go. Let's check this out. $20,000. Oh my gosh. Did those actually go for this much? I don't Maybe
know.
it's like a one. Is it like a one-off or something?
Well, he was like that. You know, he'd build these weird ones. He wouldn't make many of them, and you know.
Wow. It says they're open to offers.
I thought it was interesting.
Okay, so it's one of a kind. That's okay. Okay, one of a kind and gorgeous electric guitar, handmade. Oh, by Leo Scala. I know who Leo is. No way. No way. He was collaborating with Gary Kramer. Yep. This is true. Swirled by one and only Herc Fed. Okay, I don't know who that is, but guitar is extremely. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this is a one of a kind guitar. Very unique. Look at that. Even the inlays have different colors and stuff.
I believe PRS offers both bolt-on neck and neck through.
Yeah, I was just kidding about the PRS thing. Most of the PRSs are like are neck through, so that's why I said that. Wow, $20,000.
Yep, it's big bucks, that's for sure. There's Chris King.
There's Chris King.
At 19 cents. Yeah, got to get that 19 cents in there.
Well, it's free shipping. What's up, Chris? Chris, what Facebook platform are you watching us from right now? The EVH group? Let me see. I said hi over there, apparently. Where are you watching this from? The Johnny Beane TV group? Let me see. I'm gonna find where you're watching. No, you're not. You're not there either. Brian Davies. Brian, were you the one that tweeted me earlier about that place? Was that you? Because somebody on Twitter said, "Hey, have you tried this pizza place in Walnut Creek?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't. Maybe I should." That was you? Okay, yeah. Dude, I'm gonna try that place. I looked them up and they looked pretty good. Pretty good, Bobby. Pretty good. I'm gonna try that. That was you. Okay, cool. Okay. Very unique guitar. Where's that guy that hates the Kramer guitars? What happened to him?
Well, he's probably off. He's probably off buying a Fender, thinking it's different than EVH.
Well, okay, so $20,000. Hey, it's a one of a kind. It's a Gary Kramer.
$20,000. Let's see. That's probably a little bit less than a 60-inch paste symphonic gong.
I'd rather get the guitar for $20,000 than a gong.
No way.
Just saying.
You
Because a
remember
gong, you hit it once and You know?
I totally disagree. Symphonic gong is capable of so many different sounds.
Well, let's take a poll here.
Why? They're just going to say buy the guitar. We've done
Start
this
a
before.
poll. Okay. Which would you get for $20K? Gong, guitar, wait. Would be another good option.
Car.
Yeah, I already did that.
Well, a 40-inch gong, Mike, that's only $4,500. So you'd have a lot of money left over.
There we go. Sorry, I can't show this on the screen. Which would you get for $20,000? Gong, guitar, fast car, or change Johnny's lights? You know how many times you could change these lights for $20,000? You can get all the different colors of the rainbow in these lights. Okay, most people are saying fast car.
I don't think, Mike, I don't think I could fit a 60-inch gong in my house. It's huge, man. But yeah, that's the one that they used on MTV. You saw the gong.
Who did?
When MTV had the gong, and that was the size, they used a 60-inch.
When did MTV have a gong?
Since they started.
MTV had a gong?
Yeah, Johnny. 60-inch gong.
What year?
When they started. When they started the channel, they had the 60-inch gong, and he always saw it. They always showed it.
I know. I don't know. Change Johnny's light for sure. Thank you, Chris King. And Brian Davies is about to change my life when it comes to that pizza. I'm going to try that pizza, Brian Davies. How do you even know about that pizza? He says the guy, the chef at this place in Walnut Creek, this pizza place, has a master class showing you how to make world's greatest pizza. Wow. I'm going to try that, dude.
The guitar body reminds me of a bicycle seat. I'm thinking, how did they come up with that? The guy was like drunk and he stumbled into the bandsaw or something.
Oh, wow. Okay. So there you go. It's one of a kind. Wow. Michael remembers the Gong Show. Janice, you saw that tweet?
Thank you, Peggy. Woo!
Okay. Most people are saying fast car for $20,000.
Mm.
Well, we do have 12% changing my lights. I mean, that's at least the option's there. Fast car keeps growing, keeps going. But ahead of the fast car is the guitar and then the gong. And then my lights.
Johnny Rock says the MTV gong sold at auction this year for $15,000 less than that guitar. Really?
What?
$15,000?
What MTV gong? I've never even heard of this.
See, that doesn't make sense to me because that gong would be worth a lot more than that. I don't know. Maybe they messed it up.
I've never even heard of an MTV gong. Let me look this up. MTV gong from the 80s.
30. It's probably worth that, but you might be disappointed. It's not that bad a guitar. It's probably worth the $350 though. It's probably worth about $500 if you were thinking of buying it.
Oh, Tina Turner used the gong. Oh, it actually looks like MTV. It has the MTV logo on it.
Mike Olson sent a picture.
Oh, he did? Here. I'm trying. Well, hey, I might, if I was to get a gong, if you guys want to see a gong back there, it might have to be this one.
If that's true, what he said, that it sold for like $5,000, that was an absolute steal. Remember, Alex Van Halen's 50-inch gong cost $10,000. So, and used gongs are extremely hard to find. People just do not sell them. Yeah, there's the gong, and that's a 60-inch gong. You can't really tell how big it is by that picture. There's nothing to compare it to.
Have you said that before? Hey, it's a paste. It's a pasty.
It's a paste, that's for sure.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. What are all these ads? MTV's iconic gong. One of two made for the Music Network and used on it in the 1980s is up for auctions and available to bid until 3 p.m. Eastern. This is a while ago then, right? The gong was famously used by Tina Turner when she appeared as a guest presenter for the show where she talked about her favorite music videos in 1986. She kicked it off by turning upside down the gong. Okay, see, that's why I don't remember this, because by 86, I didn't care about MTV anymore, and I turned it off. That's why. Turning upside down and on the gong stand to bang the gong with her feet. How come you didn't buy this one?
Hardy har, Johnny. I'm close to that 38 though. About $750 to go. And it's really been after I wrecked my gong and I missed out on that 40-inch gong, and Paste only gave me about $2,000 of the $3,500 I had paid toward it. I've always felt like something was missing in my life, and here it is. I'm so close to getting. It's not a 40, it's a 38, but I think that'll be close enough for me. And not only that, but they've been running big lately, so it might actually measure almost 40 inches.
The gongs.
The 32 here really measures about 34. So. Oh, yeah. Well, Shelby, who made the gong? Because it's a lot different. Like if you get a Zildjian gong, they're made a lot differently. They don't have the sound qualities of the Paste. They don't have the variations in tones and overtones. It sounds more like hitting a trash can, or like this like this. I got this China cymbal over here. It's kind of like that, and it depends what you're after in tone qualities. There's a lot of companies that make gongs that are a lot less expensive, and you get a bigger gong, but they just don't have that sound that I'm after. Thanks, Guy Prop.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
From a martial arts dojo. That's cool.
Robbie, if I were to play you the sound of a gong, could you tell us how big it is just by hearing it?
Possibly.
All right.
That's pretty large. I'd say that'd probably be about, that might be about a 45. And it doesn't sound like a paste. That the tone was too trebly. That sounds even bigger. That might be 50 or over. Hopefully I'm somewhere in the ballpark with this. I'd say that might be a 45.
This is the actual Gong Show.
The doctor will see you now.
Oh, wait. No.
Janice is getting stoned.
I think everybody needs to after this.
That was a lot smaller, and that sounds like it could be a Wuhan or a Zildjian. I'd say that.
Those are all
probably
sound effects, so I couldn't tell you.
You don't know, yeah, okay.
But, no, I have no idea. No. There you go. That was the Gong Show portion of Talking Kramer Guitars.
Let's go to the next listing. Let's see like a real Kramer guitar. Get away from this stuff.
What the hell am I looking at here? What? Skin tag removal? Gross. Okay.
No, this is Kramer. This is, yeah.
All right. Kramer Beretta. Oh, this is eBay.
Yeah, reverb's
eBay.
reverb. There's nothing on reverb anymore. Yeah.
How do we do this?
Doing all the things you do. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. This is going to be fun, people.
Okay, what's wrong with this? Has no paint on it.
All right, there is all kinds of stuff wrong with this. Okay. He's saying that it's an actual made at the factory guitar. Okay.
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
There's a lot of things that don't make sense here. First of all, he has a E plate that times out to 85. He's got a shallower pickup in there, and he's got like an 83 Floyd. And you can tell because it's got the goofy long arm on it. It sticks up too far. And the neck is from like 80. I think it's from almost 86. It's got the big fat flute on it. Now, Kramer did not make any natural wood guitars. I think what happened with this, and we'll see it as he goes to the pictures, the guy probably worked in wood. He didn't work in the paint. He probably worked in wood and took this home. And then he clipped parts as the years went by as he worked at Kramer and put this together. Because Kramer did not have non-finished guitars. If they had, oh yeah, that's good 40 grit. Yeah, it's slugged to bridge. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Hey Doc, what's happening? Very good 40 grit. You got a good eye, man. Yeah, there's a lot kind of wrong with this, and that's why I wanted to show it. He's asking a pretty good price for it, and it is like not legit. I'm not saying that the parts themselves are not worth that. If I had a guitar like this, I would definitely sand it out, send it for paint, totally redo the whole thing, to try to make it what it was supposed to have been. But yeah, you'll see some of these pictures. The plate doesn't match the timing of the guitar at all. I can't wait to see another picture of the headstock so I believe it's Lucido, but we'll take a look at it, and it's an older Lucido. You know, it's well, I'm sure he made it at the factory. I'm sure he was into making it. If you look at those curves, you see how they're a little squared off and not too smooth. And I think that was when they were pin routering bodies. So I think he worked in wood and took that home and then kind of had to, you know, get all the parts he needed to finish it. You know? Well, it looks like Johnny's back. We can see other pictures. Yay.
Hello.
All right. See, now that's a pointy headstock, right? That's
Yes.
that neck is from 1986 with that block logo with the pointy headstock. No, and it's got an E serial number. That doesn't work. E's an 85. That's 86 neck. Okay, not good. And he's asking $1,600. $1,600.
Who the hell sent this?
That's a lot of money for a guitar that is basically parts guitar with a pointy neck. It's a pointy neck.
All right. Who sent this? Who sent this in, man? This is...
Oh, Jesus.
What the heck?
Well, a slug side Holly is usually warmer, so if you put the pickup in that way, you should have a warmer sound. Although if you are talking about a Nico 5 magnet, it's not going to make all that much difference. Now feel free to type that out before you grid.
Who sent that picture?
That's it's you know, the guy.
Who sent this? And
Nobody-
why is his face on a dog? I mean,
And he's doing body snatchers.
I mean, he's
here. Gonna
happy.
give me a nightmare. Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Atomic.
yeah, Atomic Punk. I was just gonna say nobody rules these streets at night but me.
Where'd he even get that photo of you? That's a big
I don't
photo. How do you even get a photo that close up of you?
Looks like I just did one of my skits or an Elvis because my hair's wet.
But how was like that's a real close up picture. I've never seen you that close up either, man. That's
Well, I've been on the show a lot. There's probably a lot of photos of me, you know.
yeah. I mean, look at the.
Okay, yeah, you know how I feel about these pointy necks. That's a 3-piece glue up. That's got a fat flute. Yeah, it's just yeah, you know. Let's see some more pictures, Johnny.
He has a spiked collar too.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty high to me,
Mm-hmm.
which indicates kind of a jobber. I can't tell how it was dressed, but now see the pickup compared to where the bridge is. You see how close that is? That is probably.
Oh my gosh!
That body was probably made in I would guess 1983, maybe early.
Oh, no.
84. That's when this guy like made that body. Okay, it's a flat black Floyd, so he clipped that early, and you see that. You see how long that bar is sticking out of it. Those are some of the first bars they used. They got those bars from Kaler, and
Wow.
yeah, I always avoid those. But really, look at the string alignment. Even tilted, you're kind of like not really getting the pole pieces. So maybe he routed out the pickup route, you know, a little bit off. I mean, it should be a little closer than that, you know.
That's
And then look at that. Then he's got that bronze knurled knob. The knurled knobs are from 85. So it probably took this guy, you know, let's see, 84, 85. It probably took about 3 years to get the parts together to build this thing. The guy at the factory that kind of built it, I guess. This is not a production released guitar to the factory whatsoever.
Look how close that is.
Yeah, now some of them were close. In the early years, they were close. That looks almost too close, and it kind of goes with my theory of he had to router out the pickup cavity. Maybe he worked on the body side, cutting the bodies, and he didn't work with the pickup route side, so he really didn't get that quite right. But to me, this is obviously somebody kind of put it together at the factory and wasn't really good at it. Yeah, it's a nice Floyd, Mike. That's a flat black one. That's 3 bills. That thing's worth 3 bills.
Huh?
It is a Kramer knob, but that's an 85 knob.
What's
yes,
going on?
Guy, it is a price. Even if you bought that for parts, you're looking at a route that's kind of off. You'd have to finish the body. The Floyd's worth some money, but starting out at 1,600, or is that 1,500? Start out 1,500 for your bare bones. That's going to put your price of the finished guitar through the roof. Even with me using that Music-Craft body and the FUTONE neck, which I think I paid $210 for the body and $260 for the neck. That guitar I built is still like, with the paint job and all, I still got like maybe $2,200, $2,300 with the case, So you to put that kind of money in it, you got to really make sure what you're starting with is good. After building these things for a while, that's my best thing of advice. Pay extra for good parts to start with, so when you're done, you've got something that's worth it when it's done. Got any more pictures, Johnny, or have we kicked this pig long enough?
I shouldn't be kicking pigs. Okay. There are more photos. I'm trying to see what's Edwin talking about. He's saying something. I don't know what you guys are talking about in the chat. Saying something about a moderator. Yeah, the moderator. That's our moderators are never here. So.
Oh, you mean Laz?
Yeah, he's not even here. But I will say one thing. Like, if you guys happen to type certain keywords into the chat and your comment just doesn't show up, that's why. You had typed some sort of word that's flagged. So
40 Grit has a good point with saying the intonation is off for sure. If he had to route the pickup, he probably had to drill those holes too. Now, granted, if you've got your holes in the right spot, it's pretty much always the 4.
Okay, what about this? Who's that?
That's another thing. I don't know about that, but this the hole in there like that. That's a little odd too, because I don't think I've ever seen a Kramer neck heel drilled like that. So I don't really know what that's about. I know that neck's from '86 because it's a pointy. Looks like it's almost a lower grade wood, and it's not a 3-piece. It could have been a transition neck, which means it's better than not transition, but it is pointy. So no, it's not a template, because when they painted them, they did drill an extra hole, but it was not like that big. They didn't do it that way. There'd be like an extra hole drilled, but it would be like a regular kind of hole. It wouldn't be that size. And then, here's that neck plate. E2865 is early. That's an early 85. There's no way that a 1986 pointy neck wound up on an early 85 guitar according to that plate. He probably grabbed that plate.
Did we read the story on this guitar in the description?
No, you can. I wouldn't give it. Of course, that back plate is not right.
Did you even read the description, though?
I think I did. It sounded kind of shady. I'm not sure exactly how much was there. Here we go. Yeah,
Kramer Beretta America, and it looks like the 1986 model, but original pickup and volume pot are from '85. Guitar built in Nipton, New Jersey using the finest ESP necks and bodies. Stock. German-made Floyd Rosen shallow tuners and pickup. Plays and sounds amazing. It could be in part of the natural finish of the guitar. The guitar has a small superficial crack on the back of the neck, close to the nut screw. That is not affecting the playability of the guitar at all. Original case,
that crack is bad. I thought about that Fender.
Crack bad.
I thought about that adjuster thing from Fender too. Maybe he was going to try to put one in when he built it. I don't know. It could have been a rejected neck that they tried to do that at Kramer with. And they tried it, and it didn't work very well, and they got rid of it. Those are possibilities. But I thought about that when I saw that hole. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, it has the natural finish. I mean, if I was to see this guitar, I would think that it was just a stripped guitar. Like somebody just stripped the body and they just threw it together. I mean, it's a parts guitar is what it is.
Right. No guitars went out like that at Kramer Factory, during those years at all. But it's got the shallow pickup. That means he grabbed that pickup early. And then, we can see some kind of nasty work here on that neck pocket. I mean, it looks pretty hacked up. So, yeah, show the crack. Yeah, look at this crack that doesn't affect anything on the neck.
Where is it?
It's
this one?
There. Yeah.
That doesn't affect anything?
That's what he says. That's a nasty crack, man. That is not like some finish thing. And look at the size of the flute. Now, when we look even closer, look at how the countersinks seem oddly. The shape's a little, the size looks a little big. They look a little bit off. It looks almost like the holes weren't really drilled right, and when they torqued them in, it cracked the wood. Would be my guess. Hey, what's up, Adam?
Adam. Zora says hi.
That is an ugly pocket, which kind of goes with the whole piece together guy not really knowing what he's doing thing. But
the cat wants to comment.
Zora, you gonna let me hold you? No. She won't let me catch her. But yeah, a flute like that and a crack in it like that does not add up. That's a thick flute. Absolutely. Should not have that. I mean,
look at this. You can see this was all sanded off because you can see on the top. You can see you see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and it's bad. Look how he sanded out the angle in the horn where it's not even concentric. Yeah, that's We're guitar parts walking out of the factory. Kind of. Yeah, it depends where you worked. Paint. If you worked paint overtime, then people were just throwing shit in their trunks and leaving with it, man. Yeah, but then you got to figure that Kramer never paid their employees anything. I was getting like $4 an hour. That's one of the reasons why it took me years to work there. You'd think with Eddie Van Halen himself asking me to work at his factory, and I'm like, well, I can't do it for $4 an hour. I can get $5.50 making trusses, But eventually, I did break down and work there. He really wanted guitar people to work there. A lot of people there just didn't want anything to do with guitars. They were just there because it's the only place they could work for any money at all. I still like that flat black ridge, though. And that Schaller is probably Alnico 2 Schaller. So that's a good pickup, too. There's no reason why to put plug side, but,
Plug side? Yeah, it's upside down.
Right.
So the pickup is on upside down.
It was kind of a the rings cracked too. Oh God.
Oh, it is?
They searched you every time you walked out. You had to.
Oh yeah.
Women had to empty their purses. People had to empty their lunch boxes. It got to the point where I didn't even bring a lunchbox because they would take it out and squeeze your sandwich and fondle it. I was enough.
What? You're getting your sandwiches squeezed, man? Come on.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was, yeah.
What do you mean squeezing sandwiches?
Sure,
Your
man.
Jersey, were they squeezing your Jersey Mike subs?
No. At that point, Jersey Mike's was still in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, the original location. And I used to go there to eat even back then. But, yeah, it was tough. It was tough. They'd pat you down and everything. You had to get there 15 minutes early or you got docked a half an hour. There's all kinds of, kind of Nazi shit going on there. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Well,
speaking of that, I'm going to go see Indiana Jones tomorrow.
Da, 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 da. Oh,
or the next day.
That's a strike right there.
Well, don't even say that. I'm going to go see that movie. Don't tell me how it ends.
It was bad. It was not pleasant to work there. Edward was not nice to a lot of people, but he did.
All right, Robbie. That's enough. All right. Okay.
All right. Next listing, Johnny.
Talk more about your squeezing your sandwiches.
It was bad.
Okay.
It was bad.
Okay. All right. Who in the chat? Did you guys see Indiana Jones yet? Anybody? I'm going to go see it Sunday. It's going to be awesome. All right. By the way, we got 61 entries. We're giving away some guitar strings tonight.
Yeah, they didn't trust their workers, man. And you couldn't buy anything at the factory either. They wouldn't let you buy anything. You couldn't. There's not discount for working there. Something that stuff didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably what led to people trying as hard as they could to get stuff out of there.
Wow.
So what's the next one, Johnny? What do we got next?
All right. The next one, vintage 1980s black Kramer Floyd Rose electric guitar with original Kramer case.
This is interesting because, all right, it's up for bid. Nobody's put any money in it. But he neglects to say that this is a Focus. He calls it a Kramer, but he's not calling it a Focus. But it's got a jack plate. It's definitely a Focus.
What's going on with that? What's going on right there?
Yeah, because it said Focus, they sanded it off, so you think it's a Kramer. Now, obviously.
Oh, okay. That's one of the ones where it said Focus in big letters and by Kramer in the tiny letters. I knew those guitars.
Looks like it, yeah. It looks like it.
I knew those ones.
Anybody that knows their headstock shapes would know what it is. What?
Let's read the description of this one first. Maybe that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, it's a good description.
This is a vintage Kramer guitar, 1980s. It comes in its original Kramer case along with a cable and strap.
Ooh.
This is a local estate sale purchase from the estate of a wealthy retired U.S. military officer. He collected musical instruments and played many. This guitar comes exactly as found, with no attempts to fix, clean it, or test it. Unfortunately, I don't have an amplifier. The owner never got around to restoring it. It needs some new strings for sure. Well, we're giving away a set of strings tonight. The guitar itself is black, has black color, glossy, features the Floyd Rose vibrato. The case is original, but does show wear, tearing, especially on the sides. See close-up, dust, and dirt.
All Focuses are made in Japan, Mr. Grit. If you could get a Focus for less money than that, that's from the 80s, Chris, you're doing very good. Because they're going for a good amount of money. Not like this one, but, even so. The case is probably worth, even beat up's probably worth a couple $100. To be honest. This thing was it's probably going to go for, I don't know, $600-700. It looks like a real Floyd, but yeah, it does. That's legit. That's a legit, looks to be 85 Floyd. As far as the pickup goes, that's a ESP pickup. So nothing to write home with there.
Mm-hmm. And this is the 2-string model.
Ha!
So you can only play your power chords up and down the low strings. So it needs to be cleaned up.
Made in Japan, Holly. Made in Japan. ESP. The parts are actually pretty good. The only thing that was really different between this and the Kramers and Neptune was that it has a jack plate. You know? The jack plate. Yeah, see? So now you know it's a Focus. If anybody says you're getting a factory Beretta and it has a jack plate, it's a Focus body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Focus plate. Kind of a high number, too. So late 85. That's pretty torn up. That case just went down in value about $100. And don't confuse this with like the newer Focus models or whatever. You know, as bad as this guitar looks, it's probably got it all over the new ones. Now, there's things I didn't like.
It's a totally different guitar, though, too. The new ones are like Strats.
Yeah, case is pretty bad. Yeah, they can do that, Holly. It's only okay, I guess, if nobody finds out. I mean, it's kind of like that's not really right, but people will do it if they, you know, they're trying to make more money. They'll put an earlier plate on there or something.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even if you just showed me the back of that guitar,
I never liked
I
where
could
they
tell
put
you.
I never liked where they put the screws on those for the backing plate, and I didn't like the way they used bigger screws either.
Mm-hmm.
That
But
was
see,
just
even if I just saw the back of that, I could tell you that was a Focus, because I've owned plenty of those, and I can tell by the back of that neck, the gloss on that neck. It looks just like one of those made in Japan Focus guitars. The ones that said Focus really big, and then by Kramer in small font.
Well, it's up for auction, 40 grand. It's probably going to go for a lot more than 262, I'd imagine.
But it does need some work.
Yeah, all my cases are in better shape than that. And that's a higher dollar case. It's got the little feet on the back. Apparently, it was a nice guitar once. I don't know what happened to the string retainer.
Yeah, there's no string retainer.
You'd have to totally redo the guitar, and I mean, if you can live with the skinnier banana, the later Focus banana, then you know it could probably be saved. Personally,
there's that decimal point we needed earlier for the 299 guitar. Thank you, Cheech. Yeah.
It'll buff out. It's like planes, trains, and automobiles. It'll buff out. It'll buff right out.
Current bid 272. Has 8 days left. I could see this going for 4.
Yeah,
5.
I could see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You know, anything more than that, yeah, because you got to fix it. Needs to be fixed up.
Well, and the case too. And you're talking, you know, that's not too bad for bones to start, but if you're really doing it up, you know, can you live with what's done when you're done with it?
Yeah. Can you? And Stream Elements reminds us, stand out with the highlighted message in the chat. Send a super chat. Change the color of these lights.
Oh, right. We'll go for another iced tea here. Oh, yeah, and as a reminder.
Let's hear the crack on that, though.
Kramer time.
Let's hear that, because, you know, we hear... Okay.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, what happened?
That just barely missed my my thing on my computer. Thank God.
Uh-oh.
Emergency towel.
Now you're freezing.
No, I think we're still good. Let's see if I... All right, now. No, I'm not. There we go. My
There you're
thing's
not.
still working.
Your thing's still working? Okay, good. Chug it. Chug, chug, chug.
Hey, what's
chug.
happening, Raven?
Uncle
happening,
Raymond! Looks like something you see in the Goodwill bin. Did you guys see what I found at the Goodwill bin yesterday? I thought about going back and actually checking it out. Some of you guys actually sent me some responses. I was outside the Goodwill yesterday, and I saw these on the ground, and I had posted on my social medias. I'm like, I wonder what's on these. You know? This was yesterday, so they're probably not there anymore, but it would have been interesting to see, you know, what was on these negatives on the ground in front of the Goodwill bin. Uncle Raymond, what's up, dude? Okay.
Moving on.
All right, what time is it? Don't forget, we're giving away a set of strings tonight. Your choice, whoever wins, 9s or 10s, D'Addario's. So make sure you say something in the chat. Or just type a period like Cheech did. That works. Okay, next one. Okay, here we go. Does anyone have a wrench? The people with wrenches aren't even here. I need a what? Holly, why do I need a moderator? What is happening in the chat right now? Do you guys see any weirdness?
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah. Technically, I have bots for moderators and anything. Let me just say they take care of a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't even see. So that's what happened. That's one thing. But if anybody here wants to be a moderator, Where's Ned? Where's Ned? Is Ned in there? He's sleeping? Here. Watch this.
She ain't exactly pretty. Ain't exactly small. 96, 52, 56, you could say she had it all.
Ned's taking a nap. What was that?
Sorry.
Ned's asleep. Well, actually, he's actually awake, but
Hey,
All right.
Adam, man. Adam, your neck still rocks, man. I love that guitar, dude.
awesome.
Yeah, Boogie Body's neck. Adam. FUTONE. Large banana. One piece maple, man.
Wait a minute.
Nice.
FUTONE. We got FUTONE right here. Look at this. Look at this.
Hey now, Adam Reaver, fu-tone.com, my less crappier promo reel for Johnny Beane TV. You're watching Johnny Beane TV. Check it out.
Damn right, Vince.
Yeah.
Rosie. Yeah.
Right on.
I did do it. I did that cover for Rosie for the Month of Metal show, and I'm trying to get Danny back here behind the drums to do "Let There Be Rock."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're the two fastest AC/DC songs.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause we gotta rock, man. None of this slow stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Next up, Johnny.
Next up, let's see. Here we go. Vintage Kramer American Pacer 6-string electric guitar with hard case, free ship.
I have problems with this too.
But is there 2 P's in ship?
I guess with this guy.
Usually there's not. You have problems?
You could say she had it all. Yeah, G, man.
Okay. Well,
Get out of
let's
hand here.
let's look at these we should be looking at these descriptions first, I think. Listing is for vintage Kramer American Pacer 6-string electric guitar with hard shell case, free ship. See, there's the 2 P's in the ship. Condition: pre-owned guitar has a small chip to the edge of the body, has some minor general cosmetic wear. Interior of case in great condition. Exterior of case shows some wear. See the last 5 pictures. Wow, there's 5 pictures of just the case by itself. That's cool. Shipping rate listed for the lower 48 United States only. Please message for rates to Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and all this. Our goal is to maintain 5-star service. Okay. Location: BV up front behind counter. I don't know where that is. Okay. So you said you have an issue with this guitar.
Oh yeah.
You just said, oh, well, I mean, that neck pickup, first of all. What's going on with that neck pickup?
Well, all right. Look at the shape.
What's going on with that neck? Wait a minute.
He's going 1,700 for this. Okay. This is a Pacer Custom 1.
What's up with that neck pickup?
I don't know, Johnny. That's the least of the problems here. If you look at the shape of that guitar, that is like a Pacer Custom 1 shape, which could be a Pacer Custom 2 because there's only 1 neck pickup humbucker instead of the 2 single coils like the Custom 1 has. Okay? These guitars didn't start till 1986. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
86. Right. Wanted to point that out. Let's see some more pictures.
Well, speaking of point.
Pointy headstock, 86. Kramer block logo, 86. Yeah, man, I do a whole lot of Rosie on Metalhead's Mom show, hopefully coming up, Adam. Me and Danny playing drums. Danny plays drums on Hangry. That one has been released, in which I am playing the guitar with your neck on it. Can we get a close-up on that serial number? I'll have to go with the headgear.
There might be a closer photo or not. Oh, yeah, all the last photos of the case.
Well, not as bad as the last one.
Yeah, that last one wasn't very good. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Can we see it? Oh, look at that. Right? Now let's look at this number, E8000. That's an 85 neck plate. This is a 1986 guitar with an 85 neck plate. This goes to what Holly was saying. Do people change the neck plates? I would say this on this particular one, yes. They didn't have that shape in 85, and they did not make that. They didn't have the pointy freaking necks in 85. There's a lot wrong with this picture here. And asking a good price like they are, what do we do? What do we always do when we hit this? We look at the parts, right? So what do we got in parts here? We've got a decent Floyd. We've got a good neck plate. Neck plate's probably worth $150. Okay? We got some neck screws. We've got a neck that might be worth $450 at the most. Okay? We got a Floyd that's pretty nice, although it's not a flat black Floyd. I'd say if it is correct and it hasn't been changed, which it doesn't look like it's changed because you have your hardened steel string blocks, which I'm sure Adam can pick out. That Floyd's probably a 275, 300 right there. That should have a higher output pickup on there. That would be a Duncan. That should have a Duncan higher output. That thing should probably put out about 14 and 16 on that particular guitar. So that pickup's probably worth about 60, 70 bucks used. You know? So what are we looking at? 360, let's say 450 with the neck plate. You got a completely useless neck pickup. Yeah.
Did that even mention anything about the neck pickup in that description?
No, he didn't. And
I don't think it did.
Yeah, and unless this guitar was actually a Beretta 2 that only had one pickup and they routed it to put that pickup in, which is a possibility. That is a possibility.
Well, okay. I mean, these guitars. Here, let's go back to here.
But it does have the 3 knobs and the 1 switch. So it might have had that pickup in. All the ones I've seen of these had 2 single coils with the and it's 1986. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say is normally these guitars you would see the one humbucker, you would see 2 single coils.
Let's flip it over and look at the electronics cavity cover. See, that's a Beretta cover. Most of the Pacer Custom ones had a bigger cover than that. So that tells you something too. That it could have been drilled after they put the 3 knobs in, because a lot of those guitars, they had the 3 knobs, but they also had more than 1 switch to go between the pickups. So yeah, it's fishy. You're talking 1,700, and you're looking at maybe, I would say not even over 1,000 in parts here. If you could sell the body or something, it's definitely made of alder. There's no doubt about that. So, yeah, that's why I kind of thought, man, I did not like the look of that. Pay extra for the neck pickup. If it is, it looks like it's been modified. In which case, putting that neck pickup in there.
Are you sure?
Decrease the value. That decreases the value.
Well, I mean, what I'm thinking though, normally, did you ever see 2 humbuckers on these?
The Pacer Custom 1 came with 2 single coils. I have one in the fucking next room.
Well, then where's the next route? There's no route for the middle. Normally it was a humbucker, 2 singles. Where's the route for that second single?
I've got one in the room over here. This here was probably a Beretta 2 that was modified.
So was a Beretta 2 just 1 humbucker?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Grit has one of those. What's up, Mickey?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mickey.
Hey,
Mickey,
say,
GTA was fun last night, man.
Mr. Grit's eye and the intonation here too. Funny. It's not. Is it necessary for me to go get that guitar so you can see what it's supposed to look like?
It might be necessary. Wait, you have the
All right.
same guitar?
Well, I have the guitar. I have the case. What they were kind of trying to do here, the Pacer Custom 1, which I am giving. I'm giving to my friend's son. You know, because I don't play it because it's a Pacer Custom 1 with a pointy neck. But yeah, I'll go get it. I'll go get it so you guys can see it. All right.
Okay. All right. Shred Flint's tone. Is that neck pup too far towards the bridge? What? Is the neck pickup too far towards the bridge? The neck pickup? Yeah, that must have been just the one humbucker and then routed out for a humbucker and someone put a single in there? That's weird to not even mention this. I mean, having that single coil in there like that. That's such a weird thing. The truss rod cover should say Pacer, which I think it does. Yeah, that should say Pacer on it. Yeah, they put a humbucker or they put a single coil where a humbucker should have been. Did you recover from your walk? Yes, I did, dude. Dude, I was I came back and I had this sunburn on both arms. My nose was burned. Because I basically spent 3 days out there either walking or riding those scooters around. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And we did it. We saw the Beverly Hills sign. We did it. And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, make sure to check out these previous episodes on the channel here. I was in LA, Beverly Hills, Hollywood for a few days. Okay, that one is this one here. Okay, here's the link. This is the video FUTONE's talking about. Right there. So click that link there. And then here's another link. We'll be talking more about this stuff tomorrow too on Saturday night. Okay, there's another link there for another video. And then I was at Guitar Center, Hollywood. There's the link for that too. Oh, there we go. Check out those videos if you guys haven't seen them. Had a great time riding around. G. Butchnoff? No, I didn't. I did not get a good view of the Hollywood sign. I can't remember. What day was that? Was that the day? What day was that when I was looking for that? Obviously, I was streaming. That would have been Sunday. I got kicked out of my hotel Sunday morning. So that would have been the Sunday that I was a lot of that stuff. Okay, Robbie's back.
All right. This
Yeah.
is 1986
Yes.
Pacer Custom 1. Okay, sharp edges. 2 neck pickups. This one has the straight pickup. This was made before the custom ones that had the slanted ones. Okay, as you can see, everything is mint. Everything looks brand freaking new because it's never been played. Notice the 5-way switch. Okay, it's got the 3-piece American pointy. with the block logo. Everything, and this has got the plate. This number is before that number you've just seen on that Beretta 2 that was basically butchered. And you can see how it has a different plate
Oh, yeah.
cover. Okay. This was made before that one. And they came out with these in 86. The serial number on this is 8137. Okay. So we're talking not a lot before it, but some. I put a Schaller pickup in here. This has the Schaller high output, 16. This is a 16 output because my friend's son likes to play metal. He's going through solid state preamps. He's going to need that. He's going to need that, you know, for it to sound decent for him. And you can see the tool pack is correct. It's got the wrenches on it, the Schaller tuners, you know. But as you can see, it doesn't have a lot of flute on it. It's got some. It's a kind of a shallower flute than they did the next year. But that's just kind of like, I guess, what they were trying to do, but they didn't really get there. You know, my string action is incredibly low. And, yeah. So, it's really nice because everything is great. You know what I paid for this? This is the first full guitar I bought on eBay during the, you know, horrible disease days. I bought this guitar for $700 with the case. $700, Closet Queen. I didn't sand the back of the neck. It's exactly the way it came from the factory. Now, I had to go through and redo a lot of stuff because in 86, quality control was bad. So I did a lot of stuff to it. You know, to build it right. But, yeah, so the guitar that I'm not really into because it's from 86. You get down the wormhole there, and it's like, well, I don't know, pointy 86. But I have a very good friend in Jersey, and his son's into playing guitars. And really, I just have to ship it. Shipping's kind of a lot. And I've got three guitars to ship my friend. The one is that Charvel Model 2 because he wants to start collecting guitars. That's all perfect, chainsaw case, everything. That guitar's been skyrocketing in value. And then I have the Beretta I built out of the 2014, 15 Beretta Special Body. Back then they made them out of mahogany with 2 3/16 neck plates. And I have a transition pointy. So it's a one-piece pointy with a glue on end that I got from AAEA Sales with the matching plate, the matching serial number plate. And I'm going to send him that one too because it's a pointy and, you know, the kid could use it, right? He's going to play it. I won't, but so, yeah. Yeah, so this guitar, for that much money, you know, more than twice as much what I paid for this one. It's in perfect shape. And it's butchered. By rights, it should be a Beretta too. And it's kind of sad. And that somebody's trying to sell it for what they're selling for, well, it didn't fool me, that's for sure. I'm on that.
You need that cane. You know how you're going to do the like drag the guy right off the stage?
Oh, I've always
that
got
guitar?
I've always got this thing close, man. I can't tell. And I can't survive without it anymore. So. Oh yeah, well, he'd be worthy of a nice gong ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was kind of weird. But hey, look at this. And yeah, there is a question there for you. Dean
Yeah, I see that.
is saying
I see
something
that.
for you. Did Kramer ever do in-house customs for endorsing artists?
In 1986, Kramer endorsed everybody. They were the #1 guitar in 1986. They were beating Gibson and Fender, and they'd give anybody that played guitar a free guitar if they would say they'd play Kramer. So you'll see all the people playing them. And the thing about that was the endorsing guitars were all going through the production line. They say they were custom, but they wanted all the people they had working on them. Just like Sammy Hagar's guitars. I worked on those too, right on the line. They pulled me out of the neck room to assemble them because they were going on tour. They needed them done. Eddie told Sammy that they were all custom out of the custom room, Billy Connolly, but not really. No, it was just anybody that could work on them, put them together. Of course, we had to wait for the custom stuff from Schaller, the custom red iodized Floyd, the custom red iodized tuners. You know, everything was custom done in red.
You're talking about the Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, and
the
the bobbins.
the 0812 Kramer.
The bobbins were also custom colored from Seymour Duncan for that guitar. Yeah, so all the parts are pretty custom, you know. And yeah, I worked on those. He had quite a few.
You worked on that one?
I worked on those. There was 5 of them, Johnny. There's 5 yellows. I think there was 2 blacks, and I think there was 5 reds that we made for Sammy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How come I can't even find the photos of them?
But, you know, I mean, if Edwards guitars were custom, Billy Connolly, or before that, Paul Unkert, you know, he didn't like what they were doing. He didn't like the way they were doing it because they were doing everything the proper way. But Edward didn't like the proper way, you know. Yeah, that's the red iodized Floyd from Schaller. You know, and the tuning keys were all red, custom. You know, there's people that are, you know, or the bobbins on the pickups were. I know there's people out there that paint them and stuff, but that ain't right, you know. Who has the other yellow and red ones? That's a good guess. I'd imagine Sammy probably has them. I would
Yeah,
say Sammy probably
that's
has them
interesting.
put away somewhere. Yeah. As far as I know, I don't think the president of Kramer had any of those. I didn't see him when we moved. And I didn't work there much longer after that. So. Hey,
Okay.
Adam does them. Cerakote. Interesting. Sounds like they cook it on there. The ceramic coating.
Cool.
Okay, he gave one to Guy Ferry.
Yeah, that was the one. The one that Sammy played. The one in that photo I just showed you. The yellow one that said 0812 on it.
Uh-huh.
That was the only one you ever saw. I mean, if he had other ones, maybe he had them. Or maybe they were built as like backups, but
Yeah. I'm sure they went somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure. We probably took about 3 days once the parts got in for them. Because it took Schaller a while to color all that stuff, you know. 21 fret neck, an 81, Pete. In 1981, they did the 21 fret neck.
Cool. Hey, Danny, what's up, dude? All right. Next one.
Next one, we got more.
We got this one here.
Right. Now, I know it sounds like a lot of money for this, but this is almost legit, okay? This is probably legit enough to be worth it because he's got the original case with a purple fur in there. So that makes that case very rare. That's probably a $350 case. That size, they're hard to find. I do have 3 of those because I have 2 Vanguards and a Condor.
Purple fur? You mean it's
Yeah,
purple inside?
Yeah, look.
It's purple in there.
That is like, it's so that case is so rare. It's at least, I would say, $350. You might even go $400 on that case. And to have the guitar that came with it is really good too. But there are some problems with this one too. As legitimate as I think it is, and it's definitely a late 82, early 83 guitar. We could tell by the speed knobs and the shallow pickups. We were talking about the shallow neck pickup. There's one of them right in there.
What's going on with this bridge, though? Underneath the bridge there.
That's an ESP flicker bridge, and it looks like they took the Floyd out and put that bridge on. But that's the problem. Because you take the bridge out, you're going to have the holes from the screws. Hopefully those holes for the Floyd studs are good. If they're not, you can fill them and re-drill them. If you fill them just under the top of the paint job, you can re-drill them without, cracking the paint. So it can be repaired. That's the neck pickup. That's that neck shallow pickup I like so much. They're really getting hard to find. But they blend so good with the 78 that I use. Now, the neck pickup I'm not so sure of because that looks like a Seymour Duncan with the one screw.
The bridge pickup.
Right. So that, I guess it probably had 2 shallers in it. And they not only changed that, but they changed the pickup ring too, obviously. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad for that price. It's got a beak, and that beak was probably chopped by Paul Unkert because he was there then. You can see how the Kramer logo is a little bit high. It says Vanguard series on it, but look at it. Look at the skinniness of that beak. That looks to me like it was chopped by Paul Unkert.
That's an interesting angle, at least. Let's see.
What was the output on the OG Beretta pickups? Those were mostly Alnico 5 JB pickups. They probably had an output of somewhere around 11 or 12. Would be my guess. With the Alnico 5 magnet. Should have left the Floyd on it. Yeah, well, they probably sold it. Those are the right go-to tuners too. There's a lot of legit stuff going on with this guitar, and it could be restored. Wouldn't the neck be cut for a locking nut? No, not necessarily. Back then, they really weren't using the locking nut much. But maybe, that's a good point though, maybe they tried to put the Floyd on there, but they couldn't get it to work. So they went back to the flicker. Those holes that are drilled there are definitely stud holes for Floyd.
But those holes, I mean, could there have been one of those original Floyds on here with the no fine tuners and then no locking nut?
That's a possibility too. Absolutely. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility too. Because they wouldn't have a locking nut on that. So yeah, maybe it had a no fine tuner.
Oh yeah, did we look at the description?
I think
sold as is. That's it.
Yeah.
There's the description of this guitar right there. No returns.
Yeah, those non-fine tuners did not have locking nuts.
There's your spring right there.
What the hell is that shit? But, if you're looking for vintage, this is close. If you put a shallow pickup in there and a non-fine tuner bridge, I think you might be accurate. You'll still have the holes from the flicker, though. So that's going to kill value a little. But when restored, that guitar could probably go for $3,000. I'd say pretty easy.
What?
With the case, yeah.
Even with those holes like that?
Well, if you get the non-fine tuner and put it
Oh.
on there, and try to do some kind of repair for the holes, that's why it's only $3,000 and not $3,500. But that's kind of a collector's piece. It could be restored. So there's a chance with this. I'm telling you, there's a chance. They don't show the neck. They don't show the neck plate. You can see how that neck is sitting in that pocket, and that's one of the ones where you had to shim the side because those neck pockets were made a little bit bigger, and so you could move the neck back and forth. Well, the position of the strap button looks correct. It looks like they just put it into the screw hole. Oh, I'm not so sure about this. Oh, look at all those! He got all those springs on there.
I don't
But
know.
he's not giving us the serial number. That should have a B plate. That should be a B plate.
I mean, there are a lot of photos here, but they're all kind of like the same. Okay, there's that one. There's this one.
The area where the bridge was is darker. That's a nice observation, Pete.
Okay. It looks like it's in the middle. I don't think it's in one of the screw holes.
Okay, well that would be proper then.
Yeah. Because you can see the bottom right, you can see that screw. I mean, at least
And
kinda
it's
looks
not
like
it's not a Schaller strap lock button either.
Hmm.
Which would be accurate too.
Hey, Mark Dillon. Channel member. Good to see you, man. Kurt Rocks, channel member.
Yeah, it is the same color as that Floyd Ruse signature we looked at earlier. It's just a lot faded because it's probably been played a lot.
Is this like Grimace purple?
Not sure what the heck. I think they just referred to it as purple.
What's the deal with Grimace, though? Why? They got rid of him. Does anybody know? I don't know why. I just saw they're like, oh, here's the Grimace shake. And he's like leaving McDonald's. I guess I could look that up. Yeah, I don't see any photos of the serial number.
Right.
Like you got the side of it. Let me see. It's
That
his
would be like-
birthday.
That would be a major selling point.
It's Grimace. How old is Grimace? Oh, wait. Can we really zoom in? If we can really zoom in. We're trying. Something 32.
We're looking for the number, the letter in front of it.
Yeah. Could it be a C?
It could be a C plate, which would bring it into 83 land.
Could it be C1132, maybe?
Well, you'd be able to tell if it was a B. So if it's a
I'm
C,
kind of looking.
if it's a C,
I'm just-
that's a.
I'm kind of guessing there. So it was Grimace's birthday, though, right? That's what they had the shake? I heard he left McDonald's. Zora knows. What's that, Zora?
Oh, she's rubbing up against this custom one over here. Careful, Zora. You don't want to rub off on you.
Let me see.
Yeah, fugly. Yeah, it is kind of.
Wait, is that the one we zoomed in on? Yeah, I think that's the same picture. There's the case. So yeah, so it's Grimace purple inside. So, what do you think for $2,000?
Of course, you'd want to talk them down, and the shipping on that's going to be ridiculous because those cases are big, and they charge extra for the bigger size when they send them. So
Let's see. For shipping, they're saying USA only. No returns.
right,
So if
But
you
they
get
don't
this
give you-
and you're like, ugh, you can't return it.
shipping on that thing is going to be shit. I'd probably say $100 easy.
You said ship, right?
right.
Oh, ship. Tough ship. Holy ship. Yeah, sorry, Chris King. Wah, 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 wah. They won't ship it to where you are. Maybe Grimace will deliver it. Imagine Grimace coming to your door. And just the stink.
I have ammo for that.
Mm-hmm. Anybody here try that Grimace shake? Did everybody smash that thumbs up? Can we get 5 more thumbs ups? Can we get to 50 thumbs ups? That's all I wanted for Grimace's birthday. Yeah, Kurt Rocks, this is eBay. We're looking at the Grimace guitar. It makes you grimace when you look at those holes in that front of that guitar.
Well,
$50 thumbs ups. We did it for Grimace. I had the Grimace shake. Maybe Grimace. Woody Be Real says. It wasn't. What did it taste like? Did it taste like purple? Did it taste like grape? Or like. It probably tasted like B.O., huh? Oh, it tastes like grape, Jeff Davidson is saying. If it's the Grimace shake, I think it would taste like B.O. and armpits. Like onions. What? McDonald's gave up the Grimace? Hamburglar, Ron McDonald thing 35 years ago. They did? Oh, maybe. I mean, I was watching TikTok. They like to reminisce a lot about the 80s. The 80s is like the biggest thing over on TikTok. I don't know if you guys know this. By the way, we're also now on Threads. Follow me on Threads, which is Instagram's version of Twitter.
is that the last one, Johnny?
Yes. It is. You're not going to buy it?
Oh, hell no.
Okay. All right. Smash that thumbs up. What? Is it giveaway time?
Looks like the clock's telling me it is.
What? Okay. Well, the clock told me it was 48 minutes ago. Let me see. I got to... Maybe we can talk more tomorrow about Grimace. The Grimace milkshake. The Grimace shake trend is causing hell for McDonald's workers. TikTok users dying after consumer Grimace milkshake. What? Remember that time we all went and got sandwiches for that show?
Yeah.
We should get Grimace milkshakes.
No,
for
I
tomorrow.
can't eat that.
I'll get it.
Yeah, my
You guys-
blood sugar wouldn't handle that.
Do you guys want me to get a Grimace milkshake for tomorrow? I just want to see what purple tastes like. According to the news, McDonald's workers are really mad about making them, and TikTokers are actually dying after drinking them.
Wow.
Okay, well, I am a TikToker, so I should probably try one. All right, tune in tomorrow night. Saturday night. Tomorrow night. First of all, we're doing a giveaway. We're giving away a Heyday Bluetooth speaker, so you can listen to all your favorite music within that. Tune in tomorrow, Saturday night. The special giveaway is a Bluetooth speaker and possible Grimace milkshake. Okay. And don't forget this weekend, look for some videos to drop on the channel here of Sonic Cake pedals. The Levitate, the Tone Grip, or the Tone Group. What's the Tone Grip?
I don't know. They must have some sort of TikTok challenge to see if you could drink the milkshake super fast or drink 5 of them in a row or some crazy stuff that ends up.
Like the cinnamon challenge? You ever do that?
I don't do any of these things.
Okay, well, I'll be doing the Grimace Milkshake Challenge tomorrow. But look for Sonic Cake pedal videos on the channel here. The Warp Dimension, which is modulation. The Tone Group, which is EQ. And the Levitate, which is a delay, reverb. Look for some videos on the channel here with those pedals and possible giveaways of those pedals as well. Not tomorrow, but soon. Tomorrow we're giving away the wireless speaker on Saturday night. So you must be subscribed to the channel because we're currently at 10,100. But thanks to your support, we'll be at 10,200 very soon. All right. One more question or comment. Hey, Johnny, have you noticed people talking about the Merry Melodies Van Halen Red Vinyl EP? Yes. I used to have tons of those things. I had a bunch of those back in the day. They are real. They are radio station promos. And it was an EP. It wasn't the full record. Well, that's what an EP is, I guess. It was like 5 songs. Don't eat Play-Doh. That says Play-Doh. No, Play-Doh. That's not how you spell Play-Doh, is it? I think it was D-O-E. I don't know. All right. Michael Anthony recently said he had a stash of the EP. Right on. Very good. Yeah, I used to have a stash of those. They're awesome. I don't have them anymore. I wish I still did. If I did, though, I would give it away on a Tuesday. OU81 Tuesdays right here on Johnny Beane TV, where we do all things Van Halen. We got some great giveaways coming up for some Tuesdays coming up, so tune in. All right. Everybody ready for the big giveaway? We're giving away a pack of strings tonight. Unless Robbie wants to give us like a gong to give away.
Not going to happen.
Not tonight. Maybe next time.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. What about like the smallest gong? Don't you have one that's just like this big?
No, I don't, Johnny.
All right. All right. All right, everybody, right now, press number 1 right now. Everybody. We got 66 people here. Everybody, I want to see the whole chat with just ones. The whole chat. 1. Press 1. Press 1. Everybody. Everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody, press 1. All right. We're getting some ones in here. Look at that. Yes. There we go. 1. Yeah, you can type out 1 or just press it. All right. What is that? That's like a sideways one. All right, the winner of the pack of strings is... Hang on. Don't worry, Robbie. I've had to use the bathroom for an hour. After that grimace shake, I'll be in the bathroom all night.
You're going to be in the emergency room.
Let's go. I'll take us. Well, dude, tomorrow, tune in tomorrow. It'll be awesome. All right, we got 4 more entries. Here we go. The winner is Pack of Strings. Pack of Strings goes to Ryan Fraley. Ryan Fraley, you are the winner. Text me at 415-952-3263. Ryan Fraley, Pack of Strings. There we go. Text me, 415-952-3263. Let me know. Rock Daddy, you're not that far off. Let me know which set of strings you want. Okay? 9s or 10s. Or if you want a Grimace milkshake. I'll get you one of those too, but it'll probably be melted by the time it gets to you. So. All right. You guys rock. Didn't he play in Kiss? I think that was a different Ryan Fraley in Kiss. I think. Okay. All right. Thank you, channel members. Your continued support for this channel and these shows is awesomeness. Grimace milkshakes for all. You guys rock. And don't forget tomorrow night, wireless speaker giveaway tomorrow night. So tune in. Tune in. Please. And we'll have a good time. All right. You ready, Robbie?
Rock on!
All right. Goodbye, everybody. And since FUTONE is here, we'll leave you with FUTONE. Check out FUTONE. Bye-bye.
Hey now, Adam Reaver, fu-tone.com, and my less crappier promo reel for Johnny Beane TV. You're watching Johnny Beane TV. Check it out.